What's good, YouTube? Back again with another video. And we are with the newest Nike Vapor Fuse. This is what they call it now. This is a brand new, authentic. Now, there's a couple of guys who've done videos already. Special shout out to Luca. I met Luca personally. He was one of the people I was looking forward to seeing. And he is destroying the YouTube world at the moment. So go check out his video if you want a straight up solid review on anything, measurements, comparisons. Luca is that guy, and I'm happy to know him personally. I've actually met him, broke bread with him, hung out with him for real. Tell him that Leo sent you. Go check out his videos right now. He's killing it in the YouTube Jersey community. I've been on a little bit of a hiatus. I do have some new pickups. I need to review this one for you guys. So definitely this will be on the radar. This is the jersey I want to talk to you about. I'm going to do a couple of videos on this particular jersey. I'm not the happiest right now. I have to say the Nike Fuse. There may be one thing that I like a little bit better than the previous version. Other than that, I'm not the really biggest fan of this makeup, man. I don't know why they went to a different style. Maybe it's because of ventilation. I'm really confused, to be honest. I do notice some differences. I did get a Pat Mahomes in the Nike Fuse. This is what we're going to review today. But I also have a Pat Mahomes from last year's version. And the reason why I got, because you're probably like, bro, if you got this, why'd you get this? This one just fits me a little bit better, right? At the time of purchasing this jersey, 52 is pretty much not only what I primarily wore, only size available. I got a size 52. It still fits pretty good, but not as nice as I want. But this is an authentic retail version, custom. Same thing with this one. And there are some differences, the sleeves being a major difference. We will get into that video. I also have my Kels jersey, one of the greatest tight ends of all time. I think Gronk 1, Kelsey 2, Shannon Sharp. Then you could start naming Antonio Gates, Witten, so many greats after that. I wanted to give you a comparison on this one as well. So I have these jerseys here for a reason. And I will get into these more of a detailed comparison. I am a big Husky guy. Most of my followers are probably eating as much as I am. We're all Husky dudes at the end of the day. So I need to give you guys this review for that alone, right? I mean, Luca is this jacked, lean machine. He's super tall. So not a lot of people necessarily built like him. Not a lot of people necessarily built like me as well, because I'm super short and stocky as fuck, especially my age, on the chunkier side, or on, the heavier side, or on the more size, I guess you could say, right? So we had this authentic Pat Mahomes jersey, right? It's a beautiful jersey. At first I thought it was a little lighter, but it's about the same. Right. One thing I do notice is they add layers to the striping on the sleeve. The previous version is no striping, right? So this is sublimated in, and then this isn't, right? So that's a big difference to me. I actually like the sublimated look a little better. This reminds me of the Giants. Their throwbacks are cut similar to this, right? So there's little layers of fabric, and that's how they did the design on the sleeve. One thing that's clearly noticeable is the neck collar, right? This mesh material, it's a little bit different, a little bit more of a different design. And it is pretty cool. I will say that it is pretty cool. I feel like the neckline is a little bit more tight. But again, we're going to take a look at both of these so we know for sure together, right? We're going to do all of these things together. As far as sizing, I did try this jersey on. It does fit really good. It also seems like it fits a little shorter. I don't know. We're going to see everything together and kind of compare everything. I did try this on. It just seems a little shorter than the previous Vapor material. Now, this thing has different panels than the original. I tell you right off the bat, I despise this jock tag. I didn't realize that this jock tag was this flimsy. This feels like something that belongs on the cheapest jersey possible. Almost like a shirt. Like, dude, cotton, it's so trash. When we do the comparison, we're going to compare them both. This is whack. The material is exactly the same. Now, you have this line here, right? First off, they kind of did my patch super dirty. I'm trying not to be too frustrated about it because I'm sure it's just an individual situation. But I guess the way they folded it, they didn't give a shit about the patch. My patch looks horrendous. We're going to get into that again, but I got to see what we're going to do with as far as Fanatics is concerned. On the new Vapor Fuse, they added this, right? This little line here. I hate it. The reason why I hate it is on teams that have an embroidery name. So Cowboys, Titans. I believe there's a lot of teams that have an embroidered name here. 49ers. That now gets pushed below this line, right? And then the numbers get pushed more towards the middle of the stomach area. Not something that I really like. So that's one thing that I dislike about this jersey right off the bat is this chevron-like, panel, and it pushes everything down. On this jersey, you don't see it that much because there's no name on the Chiefs jersey. So that's good, right? You have this middle portion and it's all perforated, right? So, of course, bringing back the breathability. Same thing on this mesh portion here. There's some perforated holes in this one as well. And then there's perforated holes on this panel here. So from the looks of it, because I'm seeing this for the first time with you guys, right? From the looks of it, this middle panel has perforations and this panel here, right? So right underneath the arm, which makes sense, there's a lot of heat that comes from that area. And as far as the bottom portion, there's no perforations except on the middle part. And even on the middle part, the perforations stop about here. All right. So there's small perforations throughout this panel here. And then it stops around the bottom of the jersey. The jersey feels exactly the same. I'm sure it's water repellent like it was before. This is a Kiss Cut authentic retail, right? You have the Mahomes coming across on the nameplate. And then you have the 15 Kiss Cut. That actually feels different too. So the twill feels a little softer. Almost like a fabric. Yeah. Interesting. Again, we're going to get into all of these once I do a more detailed review. And that is what this jersey looks like, right? You have the chainmail. It's a whole different design. I do like the way this looks better. I think this is the only thing that I like better on this jersey. The jock tag sucks. The paneling kind of sucks. Now, the numbers still overlap the panels. So you see the 15 here, right? And you have the overlapping here. Kind of similar to last year's version as well. The only time you saw the overlapping, though, was on the back, right? You saw the overlapping on the panel towards the bottom. On the front, it was very clean, right? Very clean look. And again, most people see the front. I could care less a little bit about the back, but the front, the numbers overlap as well. You see it more with NFL players. Like you'll see their number if they have like a 99. Pat Mahomes has a 1, which is really skinny. 99 is going to fill this up, and you're going to get overlapping on the front as well. So that's kind of tacky, in my opinion. The Nike check's still the same, and it's still a really big neck hole. So I did notice that, although it seems a little bit shorter, it is a big neck hole as well. This is interesting, man. We're going to try these on for you guys. We're going to give you comparisons about last year's. But I'll be honest with you, like, if I had to pick, personally, I would hunt for these right now. Especially if they're cheaper. I would go for these at the current moment, personally. Because the quality didn't really go up. And they're charging $350. Let's take a look at that. Right? This is the new price now. Now, NFL Shop had 30% off on this. And it was almost like 33% off. It was a weird number because this was actually lower than it ever was. So 30% off is about $120 or $110. And then it brings it down to $240. The retail price was like almost 232 or 233. So it may have been a little bit of percentage more than the regular 30%. Again, I got the Pat Mahomes because I wanted something that would fit me a little bit better of a fit. This is a size 48. You don't even get to see the size on the jock tag anymore, dude. Like, this jock tag is superior. Look at this shine and just the beautiful glimmer and how sturdy it feels. And this jock tag is a super joke, bro. It is a joke. You know, still has that stretch material, but I'm not so sold on these being $350. I can't justify that. But yeah, we're going to get more into this jersey. And on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll be back shortly. We out. Peace.